feel like you think you're in the news business, you think you know everything. But I did not know about this show, but we're finding out about it today. I can tell you it's worth your while to come out and check this place out. You can see the turnout. And this is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning. This is our first show of the year. We're just now getting our advertisements out, and really the community is just now responding. We've got a lot of great sponsors, a lot of help. We have a committee, and if anyone would like to join that with new ideas, we certainly welcome that.
Right.
They can contact us through the website, and they can become a member and get on the committee there. So we welcome all help and all ideas, because this is really not our cruise in and our car show, it's everybody. So help us make it what you want it.
Let's talk about the sponsors real quick, because I know they're very key to making an event like this work.
Oh, absolutely. We have just acquired Subway, 10 Pin Alley, Family Dollar, Family Pharmacy, Granny's Attic, Scott's Antiques and Classics, Camaro Junction. Both of those guys sell aftermarket parts for the Chevys.
Right.
So we really look forward to having those guys jump aboard and help us out.
All right, folks. When you see the sponsors, be sure to say I saw you on TV and thank you for supporting the show.
Absolutely.
As we take a look at more, we got to go up and look at that yellow car.
Yeah, let's check out the street rod truck.
The street rod section. You know what? We've seen a really good variety of cars today.
Absolutely, and that's what it's about. If it's got wheels and it rolls, bring it out. It doesn't have to be a 100-point show car. It could be a project car that you just got running. Bring it on out and enjoy yourself.
All right. And we got a lot of room here in the parking lot here. We got room for your car if you want to come out to it. Tell people the week to remember.
Yeah, it's the second Saturday of each month from now until November.
Okay. Now into November. Mm-hmm. I think your show goes farther than anybody.
Yeah, absolutely. We because of the weather, you know, we can kind of go a little bit further.
Right. Now if it snows, are y'all ready for that?
Yeah, we'll bring out the chains, man. We're dedicated.
You bet. Now this car is, I think, my favorite I've seen so far. I really like the fact the hood opened up like that, and this is what I love when you come to a show like this. They've got a book, an album of how this car got started. And if we could, let's bring the photographer in to take a look. Let's look at where this car came from. Incredible. I mean, it was a sheer piece of junk when they first started, and look what they've turned it into. Incredible what you can see, just what these folks put into cars, and I love the passion of the owners of these cars and just what they'll do. Aren't you amazed by all this?
Yeah, it's beautiful, real beautiful. I've never seen anything like it.
All right, now let me show you what it looked like when they started. Look at that.
Came from nothing.
Came from nothing, exactly. And that's what these guys do. They really, take the value and give you that solid. I bet you this car looks better than when it came out of the factory. Matt, I was just thinking, I bet you this car looks better today than when it came out of the factory.
Yeah, not only does it look better, it probably rides and drives 100% better.
Yeah, that modern motion behind it.
Modern suspension, modern running gear.
Mm-hmm. That is an incredible looking car, and I like the fact they got the photo album there.
Oh yeah, that shows a lot of those guys will do that to show their restoration. A lot of guys take pictures. I do mine. I do a lot of restorations on Camaros, Novas, and Chevelles, and right. I take pictures all the way through from beginning to end.
If somebody wants to get started on renovating a car, where do they start? I mean, don't you? You gotta have some help, don't you?
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea. You know, I've got a lot of friends, and we all have different skills with restoring cars, so we kind of swap a lot of labor out. But for sure, the body work, is probably the toughest thing to find a good guy that can do good paint and body work. And the two guys that paint for me are Rick Forbes at R&R Collision in Madison, North Carolina, mm-hmm. and Chris Bryan up on 220. Mm-hmm. Chris does amazing work also.
Right. Arnie's back with the latest. What's the latest, Arnie?
Oh, having to run around and do a little singing up on the karaoke and give a lady a break.
Let's talk about karaoke here. Folks that want to come do karaoke for free, you don't have to go to a bar.
No, sir. No, sir. We have one of the best it is in the area, and that's Miss Jenny Starr's Karaoke. Her real name is Jenny Gregory, right here from Stewart.
Now, what we want to do, we want to end the show with a little karaoke, okay?
Okay.
But we want to remind folks that are watching this program how to get here, what weekend it is, and so forth. So let's go over the facts and so forth, the website and all that good stuff.
Okay, it's StewartCruiseIn.com. You can go there and join and be a member. You do not have to have a car. You can have a lawnmower. If it's got wheels, it rolls, bring it. We just enjoy antiques, and that's part of it. Cindy's Antiques, that's the theme here, mm-hmm. with Lowe's Foods, Family Dollar. And we enjoy our sponsors, and we got more of them. We'll talk about that later. Okay. But getting back to the Cruise Inn, it's off of Highway 58 and 8. Either direction you're coming from Martinsville, it's off, turn left off of 58. And coming out of Winston on Route 8, it's on the right-hand side. We have it the second Saturday of May Usually, you know, if we got a threat of rain, we still come out and be here.
That's right.
Hey, I've got a 64 Impala Super Sport convertible, and everybody knows how convertibles leak.
All right, well, I'm going to take a look at that.
Notorious.
I'm getting pretty excited, though. I got this convertible coming up
Okay,
here right
all
here.
right.
Tell me
Yeah,
about that car.
It's a Camaro, and I don't know much about it. He's never been, but thank golly.
He's a first-timer.
He's a first-timer. It's probably a 68, 69 Camaro. And it's sure
Look at him taking
looking
that hat
good.
off.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Is he bragging?
Yeah, he's got bragging rights. Let me get his attention. And,
We'll get him to come up here. If he wants to brag, he can come brag right here, right?
yes, sir.
We're the place to brag. Come on up here. We're gonna get him talking.
Yeah,
After we get his attention.
yeah.
But
Hold on, I'll get him.
all right. Well, Artie's gonna go ahead and go check it out here. But we got the convertible coming up here, and we're gonna show it off. You know, I tell you what, it's about 80 degrees today. Fantastic car weather, and that's one thing I love about Patrick County. There's no rush up here.
No, we are all laid back. We do as we please, by the law, though.
All right, there you go. there you go. All right. I bet you didn't think you were gonna be on TV today, did you? When you got a car like this, you got to be on TV.
I have.
Yeah, man. Tell us about your car.
Well, it's a 68 Camaro SS convertible, 350.
Incredible. I mean,
Well, thank you, sir.
I mean, we're saying you have some bragging rights when you pull in here. Are you kind of proud of it?
Yeah, I like it. It gets a lot of attention. It's a nice car. It's good to drive. I've got several. I've got several others.
Do the women like it?
Everybody seems to like it. You know, you drive down the road now, I like your car. That feels good.
Right. Now the people.
I got a 57 Chevrolet black one.
You do?
Sport coupe that don't get near as much attention as this does.
How about that? How about that?
And a 56 a sport coupe that
Now,
does get a lot of attention.
I bet you
really
people would simply say, "Look, can I go on a ride in that thing?" I mean, do you get that?
Oh, all the time, yeah. All the time, yeah.
Tell me what brings you to the show today.
Oh, I just live up the street here, and I'm a car guy.
Right.
And, yeah, I like
Aren't you glad that Patrick County finally has a good car show?
Well, we have one all the time. We got a good one next week, a Stewart Rotary car show.
Okay.
And Max has good car shows, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Filling the parking lot up, you see?
Oh, yeah, that was Matt. Matt does a good job putting this on.
Yeah, Matt and Arnie started it 2 years ago, and look what's happened.
Yeah, he's a real car guy.
Right.
He's a real car
Can you
guy.
honk the horn? Does it have a good horn?
No, not really. I honked a while ago, some woman.
Okay, there you go. It's honking.
How you
It's
doing,
honking.
Matt? What's going on, bro? What are you trading on today?
All right.
I don't know. What you got?
This is how the car hustle goes now. They're going to trade a car here. What can that? What can
Got a
happen?
good 64 Impala Super Sport convertible when I can talk.
You got my motor in that car. What you got?
327, 375.
I know, I first bought that motor, absolutely. No, I got a 64 Impala also. Yeah. And a 62.
All right, wait a minute. How many cars you got?
I got a few.
Can you count them on two hands?
No.
Incredible.
No.
Incredible. You guys are going to be worth a lot of money in the shed.
I got a 69Z at home too.
Oh, wow. This guy is packed out. That's awesome.
55, 56, 57.
Would you rather invest in the stock market or cars?
Cars.
At least it's safer.
Yeah, sometimes. They've gone down some too.
Charles, I got a few guys that stopped in from North Wilkesboro on some bikes,
Go talk to them.
I'd like to go over and talk to them
Do
and
it.
show you a little bit of the bikes.
Yeah, man.
Because I promised them
Let's do it.
that they're fixing to leave and they got another obligation somewhere else. So let's go over and we'll talk to them and see what they got. How you doing?
Doing good.
Well, what do you think about a cruise in?
Oh, it's nice. We like it.
We'd like to tell you a little about your bikes and where you're from and your name.
Lynn Anderson from North Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
Up there where the good whiskey's made.
Oh, yeah. Made every day.
Would you tell us a little about your bike?
Oh, it's just a cruiser. That's about it.
What is it, Harley?
That's Yamaha Midnight
Yamaha.
Star.
Okay.
Yeah.
What brings you to the show?
We're just cruising through. Thought we'd drop in.
Just like me, love Stewart, and you might as well stay for a
That's
while.
right.
And I talked to him earlier, and he said, "Well, I'm gonna hang around a while and see what's going on." So, did you?